Why are you letting restaurants go to 100% now? What did you see that that gave you the confidence that that won't result perhaps in more spread of the virus?
Yeah, good morning, Carl. We're making that change, 100% capacity on March 19th, along with stores and houses of worship, for a couple of reasons. One, emphasize that which works. Masks work. 6 feet of distancing works. The difference between 75% and 100% in a restaurant is very difficult to, enforce anyway. And we thought, frankly, we have a very low infection rate right now, plenty of capacity in our hospitals. This is the time to make the change.
It's David, by the way. Are you concerned at all, though,
David,
that some of the experts, of course, that we all follow say, listen, we're still at too high a level in terms of nationwide cases. The UK variant is spreading quickly, and that we continue to have to be very vigilant, even with vaccinations, thankfully, picking up greatly?
Yeah, David, you're right. I mean, we have the vast majority of our population most at risk has now been vaccinated. That's 65 and above. And the majority of the people 55 and above. And that's where all the fatalities, that's where 98% of the hospitalizations were taking place. So we feel, pretty confident that March 19th is a good date that we can continue reopening.
Hey, Governor, this is Carl. It's great to see you. I noticed that the CDC is going to unveil some of their guidelines for people who have been vaccinated in about 45 minutes. I'm not asking you to front run them, but what are you telling people right now who are asking you, OK, I've had either 1 or 2 doses. How is my life different?
I'm going to the UConn basketball game this evening. I've had my first shot. My second one's in a few days. For people who are traveling, if you've been vaccinated, no need to quarantine. I would urge you, keep wearing the mask a little bit longer because you'll be surrounded by folks who have not yet been vaccinated. So it's good to err on the side of caution. But I'd like to think by this summer we'll be back to a new normal.
Meantime, we've got this stimulus bill going back to the House. Likely vote tomorrow. President's going to sign it right away. It's got a lot more state and local than the CARES Act, which was passed just a couple of months ago. I'm wondering implications for Connecticut, and where do you stand on your overall budget stance? How much urgency is there to do things like, for example, statewide cannabis reform?
Well, first of all, from a budgetary point of view, Connecticut's in pretty good shape. Almost all of our economy has come back. We've got some work to do with the restaurants and hospitality. We have a $3 billion rainy day fund, so we could weather this storm without having to raise taxes, which is important. But this extra funding coming in from the feds is going to be a big help. Look, I got a couple 100,000 kids who have not been in school in a year. Our schools have been open this year, but many still do not feel confident or comfortable going back. We have to work really hard, and the feds are providing some resources that will allow us to have a 12-month school year, after-school programs, social workers, everything that allows them to get back in the game.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.